on which ones seem like they might actually come true.
And remember that you can vote on all the rumors too, so keep your eyes out for the poll in the interactive player if you're watching on CNET.
With scorekeepers and eager consumers in somewhat of a consensus about a September 12th release for the iPhone 5, the rumor mill turns its attention to what the heck the new iPhone is going to be like. Nowhere else, a French gadget site named that way, I suppose because Parisian descendants of Sartre like their tech rumors with a side of existentialism, posted images of an allegedly redesigned iPhone Nano SIM card slot. You can see that the supposed iPhone 5 Nano SIM is considerably smaller than the micro SIM in the 4S.
Okay, so it looks smaller, and I've never really heard of a Nano SIM. What is it?
So a Nano SIM is a smaller version of the micro SIM, which is what the iPhone currently uses in a lot of global phones. Mm-hmm. The Nano SIM isn't in production yet, but it's been approved by the European equivalent of the FCC.
Gotcha, so does that mean that the phone is going to be smaller?
Actually, no. The reason to shrink the SIM is not so you can make a tiny Zoolander-sized iPhone.
Hello?
God?
Is that you? Hello?
No. The actual reason is so that you can cram a bunch of other stuff into the phone that do other things, like, I don't know, maybe a Pico projector or a lipstick.
Our second rumor is about a mystery HP tablet that's been showing its tablet-y head a couple times in the last 3 weeks. The tablet popped up in a photo in one section of HP's website, and then it also showed up in an HP commercial. It's like the Where's Waldo of tablets. There's no word on whether the mystery tablet is actually something they're going to make, or if it's just a non-working mock-up to show that HP is in the tablet game. But either way, nice one, HP. You're subliminally reminding us that you exist in the tablet world.
Well, remember the HP touchpad? Oh, I loved WebOS. In fact, let's pour one out for our long-forgotten homie. Here's our third rumor. Digitimes reports that HTC is readying a large phone-tablet hybrid, aka a phablet, to compete with Samsung's Galaxy Note. The anonymous sources suggest this phone will sport a 5-inch display, have Android 4.0, a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, and will come out before November. Now, there are two important notes to bear in mind when considering the likelihood of this rumor. First, HTC was one of the first phone makers to go big. Remember the Evo 4G? That thing looked huge when it came out. But now it actually pales in comparison to Samsung's phones, which tower over it. So, trend-wise, this makes sense if HTC wants to keep up. Secondly, the Taiwanese manufacturer really needs a kick in its bottom line. In the second quarter, HTC reported a 60% lower profit than the same quarter last year. People actually really love the HTC One X, but it's just not proving to be the breakout product that HTC needed.
Right, but do you think it's right for HTC to pin all of its hopes on a phablet? Who do you know that actually uses the Samsung Galaxy Note?
Let me think. Actually, no one.
Our biggest rumor this week is about the long-awaited iPad mini, which you and I actually have a bet about.
I know.
According to an analyst with NPD Display Search, production of the 7.85-inch display slated for use on a smaller version of the iPad should begin in August. If this pans out, it means that the iPad mini is on schedule to be released at the end of 2012, which is what recent reports have indicated anyway.
And don't forget the email that was unearthed at the Apple versus Samsung trial from Apple's head of Internet Software and Services, in which he wrote about how a 7-inch iPad was a great idea, and he maybe even already talked Steve Jobs into it. It's really funny, though. The email says, I expressed this idea to Steve several times since Thanksgiving, and he seemed very receptive the last time. Can't you just imagine this guy accosting Steve Jobs in the elevator, and on the 6th time, Steve Jobs is like, okay, fine, whatever you say, I'm into it, just leave me alone, I want to go home.
Right, I know, I mean, not that we've ever done that to our boss to get this show. In any case, I'm still on board with the iPad mini. I think this rumor further supports that it'll come out in the fall.
I have to say hell to the no on this one. I still don't think that Apple's going to make an iPad mini. I think I'm going to get to humiliate you when I'm proved right on September 12th. What do you guys think? Vote on this while we go ask people of San Francisco what they think.
I have heard the rumors that an iPod mini is coming out. I think that it would be an interesting product, and we'll take a look at it when it comes out and see if we want to buy it.
Do I think they're going to do it? Yeah,
iPod.
to pass them. That's what Apple's known for, inventive new ideas.
To beat the competition, everybody's making like a medium-sized gadget, so I think Apple will definitely come up with some kind of smaller screen.
I think it should be bigger. Because for people that just really they can't see, that wear glasses, we would need something bigger to see.
And if they did come out with an iPad mini, would you be interested in one?
I think I'd want to know, what's going to set that apart from
Come on. other tablets that are out there.
And how much do you think it'll cost? $199.